I've said this before. I said this before in one of my videos. Um, the UN serves. The UN serves the purpose of the EU. The UN serves the purpose of the European Union, and the European Union serves the purpose of NATO, and NATO serves the purpose of the United States of America. So, unfortunately for Europe, Europe has put all their eggs in the American basket, and that's quite unfortunate for them. So even now that they do not agree with the extreme behavior and violence of Donald Trump, they really do not have a lot of choice than to just, you know, follow him like a sheep following, the shepherd. Vast majority of those in Europe who happen to be American allies are complaining. The UK is not in agreement. Most of those countries are silent. I've not even heard Spain say anything. I have not also heard, Emmanuel Macron of France say anything. Vast majority of them do not agree with Trump and how he's been acting, but they really do not have much of a choice because they've all invested in the United States. The way I see this, I see it as, um, when you're watching, a movie whereby the CIA trains a person, and they train him to be a deadly weapon to do their dirty jobs, and then they use him as as a as a machinery, and then he becomes so good that no one is better than him, and then he choose at some point when he realizes that he's so good, and then he chooses not to follow orders anymore. That's the way that's the way NATO is to the United States. United States is the missionary that, or the machinery rather, that has been trained by the European Union, and they've invested everything in the United States, just trusting that the United States will protect them, and the United States will do their dirty jobs. Whereby the UK can call themselves a gunless society, while the US could do the dirty jobs. The US has been the one doing the dirty jobs over the years, and it's all been in the interest of the NATO and the NATO allies. It's all been in their interest, and whether it's Afghanistan that is being bombed, whether it's Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Nigeria, whatever it is, they can keep quiet and just support whatever it is that the United States is doing because they feel protected. But at this point in time,